everybody. Welcome to another episode of Tell Me More, live on Instagram. Not paid for by anybody, but Instagram. Okay, so if you guys haven't already, make sure you tune into my first episode of Tell Me More with my good Judy and friend James Lott Jr., giving you tips on how to stay organized. We are in the coronavirus epidemic, and so if you are taking time to organize your life, go look at that. All right, but next up, we have we have my college bestie, Miss Kimberly Bush. Now, we had some good times in college, and so we figured it would be very fun to get on here and talk about some hot topics and also do a quick Q&A game. Y'all might learn some stuff about me that you didn't know. So, let me get Kim on the line. This is about to be too much already. Watch. She the my alma business. Just wait. We were roommates too, so it's about to be a lot.
Hi. What's up, best friend?
Hey, Kim, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Wait a minute now. Hold on. You don't put on your good threads. Now, I thought we were, we at home. We quarantining. You got on a button down?
Listen, let me tell you something. I took a shower for this, okay? I put my curl, you see my juices and berries? Oh, I put my curl activator in for this.
It's very juicy. You're very juiced up. Very juiced up.
I stayed juiced up.
But not yesterday. Yesterday it was looking a little dry.
I beg all of your pardons.
I pardon all of your begs. I'm trying to get my situation.
See, you're supposed to have this together. You're supposed to have your stand together. You're supposed to have your life together.
Well, okay, so this is my first live. This is like my first dual live with somebody, and plus I've been working all day. Let me just say that. So I literally just stopped working, to give you a hand, to help a friend, and yeah.
Can we say where you work at?
Yeah. So I am a social media producer for the entertainment news show Dish Nation.
Dish Nation. You heard that?
I did. It was a little flat.
I bet.
Anyway, I was just going to act like I didn't hear it, but
she tried it. She tried it. She tried my life.
So I'm gonna tell you now. Let me just give you guys a disclaimer. Me and Tony are best friends. We've known each other for a long time. We used to even be college roomies. So we have this relationship, this very kind of like sibling. Like we're gonna talk shit to each other. Can I curse?
Yeah, it's live.
Okay. Oh, it's live. Okay. I don't think my mama chimed in, so I think we all.
Not yet. She see you live. She gonna tune in and talk about. Let me see what you and Tony talking about.
Right. But so our relationship is very much like we just talk shit to each other all the time. So
to really give y'all an idea, she used to bust into my room at 2 a.m. after a night at the club to wrap me up like a burrito in my cups.
First of all, it wasn't just me. It was I had an accomplice with me. Yes, we did think it was funny to come and actually anytime we went out and Tony was asleep, when we came back in, we made it our business to wake him up. It could be 2, 3, 4 a.m. Didn't matter because we were drunk and we thought it was hilarious. Like Tony would be pissed. Tony would be pissed off
because I'm asleep.
We didn't give a shit.
Yeah, I am asleep, and y'all want to come back. Tony, hey Tony, and then you laugh.
That's how we rolled you up. That's how we rolled you up like a burrito. That was classic.
I feel like it was payback for all the singing that I used to do.
For anybody that's watching right now, have you heard Tony singing?
I will let you know that I have been told.
Ooh, and thanks, James. He said, beautiful gap tooth smile. Honey, I will take it.
Look, because James got a gap too. He got him got a gap too.
A Gap Nation, honey. I'm here for it.
Now, I have been told that I have range and I have a vocal. Okay? Like, you're not gonna keep hating on my vocal skills.
You do have range. There's a lot of ranges. A lot of
You,
ranges be happening.
you know that
I will give
classic,
you that.
that classic. "Oh, you ain't gonna sit that
Oh, okay. Okay.
I,
Mufasa 07 said he got receipts of you singing.
oh, oh, he does actually. But let me tell you,
Release them. Release them,
no,
please.
the receipts that he has, oh, the crowd went up, okay?
I
They
bet they
went
did.
up.
I bet they did go up. I bet they got up. And I bet they
Kim, you're not gonna shade me on my own live.
Okay.
You're not gonna put me down. You're not gonna steal my joy.
Okay, I'm not gonna steal your joy, but you know how we do. This is all in good fun.
I know this how we have been like this for over 10 years. Like
So long.
yeah. Anyway, okay, so first we gonna each get our thoughts on some hot topics. Kim got some topics she want to hear my thoughts on, and vice versa. And then we gonna get down to the nitty gritty and ask each other some questions and see how we respond. Because this about to get good. You see, it's already good. Oh, shady ass. All right. Yeah. Oh, you sneaky snake with your little sneaky snake face.
Snake you. I cannot deal with you.
All right, you go first.
Oh, okay. So, see, why you want to be like me? See, you saw that okay, whatever. Okay, so I feel like a hot topic today that I want to get into is that obviously everybody's quarantined, everybody's at home looking for stuff to do.
Well, at least everybody's supposed to be.
They supposed to be. We supposed to be social distancing, y'all, for real. But so a lot of stars are kind of banding up together and giving like live in-home concerts. Which I think is really cool. John Legend did one yesterday.
Yes.
Chris Martin did one from Coldplay. He did one on Monday. And I don't know how many others are supposed to do it, but I've seen like Anthony Hamilton posted one today. There was a couple other people that they've just been posting like videos of them singing, performing. I know. I meant to tell you this, Tony. I didn't. Debbie Allen posted, I think like a free dance class today.
Oh, I did see that. But look, yeah. Kim, back in the day, we used to bust out a good 5, 6, 7, 8. These days, oof, look, I got to see how these knees are acting. I got to see how this leg doing. I got to stretch for at least 2 hours.
Yeah. I thought about it, like I knew it was coming, and then I looked at the clock, it was like 3:30, and I was like, ooh, if I was gonna do that, I should have started stretching this morning. So I knew by 3:30 I had missed the cutoff. So I'm gonna have to catch the next one. Because these knees right here, I'm trying to get my Megan Thee Stallion knees popping, you know. James said he could barely do a 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm with you on that.
Listen, now another thing you guys don't know is that Kim and I were both on the dance team. I was the mascot, Kim was on the dance team, and we used to bust it out. Like even in the apartment, we would find any excuse to dance. These days are a little different. We can still dance, but we have to prepare. Yes. We just can't get up and just,
we have to prepare. We gotta keep some good Epsom salt and ice packs. Because we ain't spring chickens no more. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't too swift no more. But I will say, I actually think it's a good idea that these artists are doing like videos or Instagram lives and things like that, like what we're doing now. I came up with this yesterday. I was like, I'm a host. I enjoy hosting. I enjoy interacting with people, everybody at their house. People need entertainment. What can I do? And I'm like, tell me more. Here we go. About to connect with my friends and like just do some stuff. So that way people I know and people you know can connect. And I think this is just another way that we can stay connected. You know what I mean? Like, you
Mm-hmm.
know, you don't have to watch movie after movie after movie. You don't have to like, you know, just do the same thing every day. You can like, you know, tune into a live or tune into your favorite artist still and still like escape from this whole craziness because it's all crazy. It's
Right.
all crazy.
Right.
So I think it's a good idea, personally.
Yeah, I agree. And I also think it's pretty cool for a couple reasons. One, it kind of makes you feel closer to those artists because you get to see them in another light. You get to see them at
Yeah.
home, you know, and you also can relate to them because they're stuck in the house too. So
Yeah.
it really reminds you that we're all in this together. We're all going through this
Yeah.
crazy shit together. And to see them trying to be creative and, you know, put on a show for us is really cool. So
Yeah.
it's just like a couple, it's multi-layered. It's a couple things that make it cool. But I'm
Yeah.
actually wondering how all of this is going to change like the trajectory of digital going forward. Like, because
Yeah.
obviously this whole thing, this whole coronavirus chaos is like changing our world literally
Yeah.
overnight. So
Yeah.
is this going to be here to stay? You know, or is this how we're going to start doing things? Like, you know,
Listen, no, let's not get crazy. I still need to like go into somebody's stadium and see
right.
somebody live and feel vibrations and feel people's energy and things like that. Like this is
Mm-hmm.
cute, but
Right.
I still need to like, you know, feel and be present with other people. Don't
Right.
touch me, but you know,
Don't touch me. Social distancing. And that's
social.
social distancing is something I'm taking here going forward. Like
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
when this corona thing is even when this corona thing is canceled, social distancing. Look.
When I tell you, I had never done a matrix on a hug so hard this
Good
past
job.
weekend.
Listen.
Like, and you know me, I'm a hugger. So
Right.
people will go in and I'll be like,
Eh, mm, exactly. Listen,
like,
we ain't playing with the corona. We not.
no, not with the coronas. I tell you somebody who can't do this is Beyonce. Because the Instagram was shut down.
Oh, but what if she does? She might.
But
But here's the thing. She's been quiet.
she always quiet.
I know, but a lot of times it's like, she too quiet. Like she ain't posted nothing. I think she's working on something.
She about to drop a digital YouTube link to
She
an
about to
in-home
just put
concert.
on a full fucking concert or something. Like, you know her. I don't know. I mean, yes, the internet would break. It would burn. It would
Crash. And
yeah,
then
it
we
would
can't
crash
do
and burn.
this no more. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the
That's,
internet's not ready for that, but that would be amazing if she did something.
yeah. Okay, now, speaking of Corona,
Mm-hmm.
some people are not letting the coronavirus stop them from getting married to the one that they love.
Okay.
People are still having weddings, except now they require masks.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw on TMZ that there was a couple that got married and they wore masks, and when it said "You may now kiss the bride," they was kissing through the mask.
Mm.
Um, how do you feel about that? Like, do you feel like if anyone had a wedding planned within these like couple of weeks, that they probably should have said, "All right, let's postpone it," or
Mm-hmm.
do you think, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go"?
Hmm. I think it depends. It depends on a lot of factors, honestly. Like it
Yeah.
depends on money, how much money you spent, what's invested, can you get it back? When you can postpone it, if you can, if that works for everyone. I think for
Yeah.
me personally, I think I would postpone it because I just don't know if I want to get married in this climate. And number one, number two, I want to kiss my husband. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. And then number three, what the mask don't go with my, my gown.
With your outfit,
Oh,
with your dress.
you could get it like, well, you could get it embroidered real cute with like crystals or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I think I would postpone it because that would be. I don't want that to be the memory that we take away from us getting married.
Yeah.
And that's
But what
just
if
my opinion.
but what if this time is like a significant date or time for you? And now like do you wait or do you just because
I mean,
some people pick dates that are sentimental to them.
right. That's true. I mean, if it's a very, very important date and it's special for both of us and we don't want to wait until the following year to do it, then yes, let's go ahead and do it. But again, I just don't want to be. I don't want that to be the takeaway from my wedding. I mean, think about it. They're taking bridal photos and wedding photos,
Yeah.
and they all got on masks and gloves, and I just wouldn't want that for me. I would wait. I mean, you got forever to go.
True. I feel like I have been single for so long that if I was finally getting married, I'd be like, what's a couple of more weeks? What's another month?
What's another month? Exactly.
We'll be okay. Yeah, we'll
I mean,
be fine.
I wouldn't be so pressed about it, but I understand that some people are like, no, we're not changing the date. We're not losing money. Let's go ahead and do it. Like, I don't knock those people who are doing that.
Yeah. Cute princess up here, you made a point. She was like, deposit, and are you getting that back? Yep.
Right. I don't even know how all that works. I mean, but I would think so, but I don't know. The whole economy is like going down the drain. Like, when would you get that back? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It's like, I'm gonna need that Venmo to me within the next 24 hours, player.
Yeah. And more than likely, you're probably not gonna get it, you know?
Right.
Everything's about to be backlogged, so
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. All right. What else is there?
I found something interesting today. So, you know I love me some Netflix, honey.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Every weekend,
all you do is Netflix. Netflix and no chill.
On a Friday night, be like, okay, who's in the house with me and what we watching tonight, right? So now Netflix has launched like a Netflix party where you can, I guess, invite your friends and you guys can all watch the same thing at the same time, which I think is amazing. And I'm surprised they haven't done this before.
Right. I think that's a good idea, but I think it's also a trick. Because what if you're using somebody else's Netflix account? Like, can you join? Can both of y'all join the party?
I don't know. That's a good question because
there might be some trickery going on. Oh, hey, girl.
There might be some trickery going on.
There's some trickery going on with that because wait, hold on, Kim, I didn't pin you. There's some trickery going on with that because I bet they also gonna have a unit going through and being like, you see these two accounts are in two different areas. And then they gonna shut one of them down, and I can't afford that. Like, I love using my friend's Netflix.
I love using my friend's Netflix too. So we just gonna have to figure that thing out. But I think the concept is dope though, and I think it's something that's long overdue because we're all kind of joined by like our favorite series. You know, Ozark is coming next week, the 27th, I think, which I know a lot of people are waiting on. So they'll probably have some pretty big watch parties for those big releases like that. So I'm excited to see what it's like. I haven't really read all the details, so I don't know how it works specifically, but I am excited to try it because it's just another thing to kind of bring us together, especially now that we're doing this whole social distancing thing and we can't like go to each other's houses and watch it. So it's a cool kind of alternative.
Exactly. Wait, Kim, it's just Ms. Lola, right?
It's Mizzezlola.
Okay, that's it, right?
Hi, Kenneth. Yep.
Who Kenneth? I know Kenneth.
I said,
hey, Kenneth. Okay, hold on. Let me try to pin this. You know what else is interesting? I'm starting to learn a whole lot of stuff that I didn't know before.
Boom.
I discovered two things during this corona. One, how to pin, because I never knew how to do that. And two, that I can add channels to my TV. So I just added Disney Plus and YouTube.
How?
You can search for because I have, what is that? I got a TCL Roku TV.
Oh, Roku. Okay.
And I done had this for over a year.
You know what else you can watch on Roku?
What?
Dish Nation.
If you don't get a check for that, because that's somebody that love they go.
Check, okay.
Get that check, honey. Yeah, I've been learning all kinds of stuff. I just added YouTube to the TV because I was like, why doesn't this TV have YouTube? And I was like,
Right.
oh, you got to add the channel. So now I have to add the channel. So I'm fine now. Speaking of, um, so some streaming services have added shows earlier than anticipated because of the coronas. So
Mm-hmm.
Hulu added, what's it called? Little Fires Everywhere with Reese
Okay.
Witherspoon, Kerry Washington, and
Mm-hmm.
then Disney Plus just added Frozen 2 months before they were supposed to on the streaming services.
Okay.
And then I think I read somewhere else that um, some of the releases of movies were going to be added possibly for
Mm-hmm.
like $20. And somebody was like, "That's too much." I'm like, "That's the price of a ticket." What do
Yeah.
you think? Do you think that because of this, that maybe some of the like movies and stuff that we're not obviously able to see right now get
Mm-hmm.
released on demand, so that way we can enjoy them during the isolation?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Especially if there's an opportunity to capitalize on it, like these
Hmm.
$20 movies. I mean, if you could pay $20 to see, I don't know what big blockbusters are coming this summer. What's coming out this summer, you know?
I
You know. But yeah, I mean,
You know, we can't
let's
afford to
say
go to the movies.
the Avengers, which I know that's not coming out, but let's say
Yeah.
it was supposed to come out this summer. People
Mhm.
would like pay that $20 to see it a couple months early.
Yeah.
So I think as long as they can capitalize on it, because they've shut down all the AMC theaters anyway. So as long as this
Yeah.
whole coronavirus thing, or we're under these guidelines, we won't be able to go to the theaters anyway. So what's our alternative? Like, we're gonna have
Yeah.
to. Oh yeah, they did push Fast and Furious back. So F,
But
let's say F9.
they pushed that back a whole year though.
I know. That was like, yeah, they pushed that back to 2021. I was like, y'all just wasn't ready. Y'all, I mean, listen, don't try
Exactly.
to.
That's a little suspicious to me. They about to go reshoot some stuff. They was like, "Ooh, thank God for this Corona because we
Ooh,
got
they was
another
like,
year to get it right."
yeah, they was like, "Ooh, we got time now." They ain't had nothing to do with the coronavirus. Let's just be real. But for an example, if it was Fast and Furious 9 and you could see it 2 or 3 months early just by paying $20, and you know
Yeah.
you can't go to the theaters because either A, like, these guidelines are still in place, or you just don't trust it,
Mhm.
people will definitely pay, I think, to kind of, for like that VIP kind of service. So
Yeah. And I think it will get people actually seeing movies because like what's the last movie you saw in the theaters?
Um, geez, what's the last movie I've seen in the theaters? I saw The Invisible Man, but that was because it was free and it was for my job. But it was great. It was so good.
Let me tell you what I'm not going to see. The Invisible Man. Because after I see that, no. After I see, first of all, I don't do horror. That's number one. You know how scary, you know how jumpy and scary I am.
It's not really horror though.
No, because now all I'm gonna do is look around and like throw stuff to make sure ain't nobody like following me or something.
It's well, I thought it was really good. It's got Elizabeth Moss in it, you know, from Handmaid's Tale. She's
R-
amazing and everything.
Yeah,
So I thought it was great, and the CGI is great if you're into that kind of stuff. So
I had an
even
old
the
roommate that did CGI. He actually did CGI on what's that Sharks movie?
which movie?
The Shark movie, Sharknado.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, he did it
Yeah.
on that.
Nice. But
So,
yeah,
all right, Kim,
all right.
it's time for some Q&A.
All right. I don't know what kind of questions you came up with, honey.
I don't
Tell
know what
me.
kind of,
Let's just see. Let's just
I,
see what
I,
happens.
I don't know what kind of questions you came up with.
No, me either. We finna figure it out.
Okay,
We get ready to figure it out.
okay, well, you go first. Go.
No, I went first with the topics,
Well, you a lady, so you always supposed to go first.
but you the host.
That's why I get to say who goes first.
Okay, all right, fine. Okay, so Tony Moore, if you could
And
give if you could give your 13-year-old self advice about the entertainment industry, what would it be?
um, be yourself. Don't go to KFC too often, and network and just don't be nervous because you are a very unique person and people are going to love that first and foremost.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that was a good one, Kim. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I see what Dish Nation is doing for you.
Hey, listen, I'm doing a little something these days. Just a
You
little
are.
something.
Okay. If you could live in a tiny house or a mansion, which would you choose?
Ooh, okay. This is contingent upon some things. So am I still single?
It depends on where you see yourself when you get this tiny house or this mansion.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have a husband. We're gonna say
Okay.
that because
Okay.
I'm putting that into existence. Um, ooh, a mansion or a tiny. That's such a big like discrepancy. Why does it have to be so like extreme?
What you, so
Oh,
extreme?
I'm just trying to show off my nails. That's really what that was about. So I think I really like tiny houses, and they got some really cute ones, like the cute loft ones.
Right. Some of
Like
those
the
would look really good.
really good, and they're tiny, but the way they're set up is spacious.
Yeah.
And if it's just, let's say it's just me and my husband, we don't have kids, then
Uh-huh.
let's do the tiny house thing. And I feel like that would also bring us closer. Now, if I had a mansion, if just me and my husband had a mansion, like it's just too much space. And
Yeah.
then we'd probably be in separate sides of the mansion. And
Ain't
yeah,
nobody trying to live like that.
I don't need all that house. Now, if I have kids, that's a different story. But
Yeah.
something about the tiny house seems like more quaint and more homey and cozy. And
Yeah.
I think I'd prefer that. And it's cheaper. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
that's my answer.
So tiny house.
Tiny
Okay,
house.
now you got it.
Okay. Ooh. No, I want to ask you that. I got one. So earlier we were talking about the in-home concerts, right?
Yeah.
So if you gave an in-home concert, what song would you sing? You can only pick one.
Oh. Can it be a medley?
No,
Just one song.
one song. Like your favorite song.
Um, the first thing that came to mind was Crazy in Love by Beyonce.
Obviously. I knew you were going to say that.
Because I could do a variation of the song. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
I could do like the 50 Shades of Grey version into the regular version into like, something else. So I can like play with it. You know what I mean? Like
okay.
there's certain songs where that you can't remix. You can't remix certain songs. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like that one you can kind of play with. So I'll choose that one. Yeah.
Can you give us a snippet of that?
Oh, so you want to hear the whole thing?
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I wasn't prepared.
You're supposed to come on, vocalist. You're supposed to
'Cause
always be prepared.
listen, if so, I would have had my tea and honey, but this is just water.
Honey. Let me tell you something. Tea and honey ain't gonna help, but you do what you need to do.
Got me looking so crazy right now.
That's how you gonna do it.
Huh?
That's how you gonna start it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta add that little
That little raspy. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's a question for you. Going along with my Volche.
Okay.
Back in college, which was your favorite Tony song for me to perform?
God. Are you kidding me?
Was it? Was it? Because there was three. I used to sing all the time. If You Wanna Walk, My Name is Tony, or the Mexican Hat Dance.
Ooh, this is a tough one. Ooh, child, I wasn't ready. I think it would be if you wanna walk away from how
From
how
this situation, I hold your hand. Be with the decision
decisions you
you made.
made.
That was a hit. That was a hit.
That was it. That was a hit. That was a hit. You missed your calling.
I'm telling you. See, I told you, don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. Okay, your turn.
All right. Okay. So if you and I were the only ones left on Earth.
Somebody dying.
Hold on. Wait, damn, that wasn't the question. Well, that's true, but that wasn't what I was going to ask. If you and I were the only ones left on Earth, and you had 50 fucking pizza rolls, would you give me one? And hold on, I want to give a disclaimer that back in college, Tony used to make literally 50 fucking pizza rolls, and
True.
I would ask for one, and
True.
he would not give me one. So if you and I were the last two on Earth, would you give me one pizza roll?
Did you eat already?
Don't matter.
That do matter.
I haven't eaten in days.
And I somehow had 50 pizza rolls.
Somehow you had 50 pizza rolls. Why do you even have to think about this? See, that's what I'm talking about. The fact that you're even like pondering on what you would do.
I'm thinking about how many I'm gonna give you.
Oh, so you are gonna give me some. Oh, that's
yes.
Good. That's good. That's a start. That's a good start because that's more than you've ever given me. So.
Okay, let me just tell this to the people. First of all, I would make food for myself, and Kim would sit there, and once it was done, would go, Tony, what's that? I'm like, oh, I got pizza rolls. Let me have one.
Just one.
No, because I put enough on the plate for me to eat, so I know how much is gonna make me full.
50.
So if I give you one, I'm not gonna be full no more.
50 pizza.
Okay, I will say this. If we were in that situation and I had 50 pizza rolls, you can have the ones that I don't eat.
Oh, you're so kind. you are so generous. I'm so grateful.
In that situation, I would give you half. I would give you 25, so that way I can have 25. But that's the only situation in which I will give you pizza rolls.
Okay, well, okay, I'll take it.
You gonna take it or you gonna starve?
I ain't got no choice.
But please believe, knowing you, even though I gave you 25, you still gonna ask for one.
No.
Yes.
I have 20 fucking 5.
But you gonna eat the 25 and you'll be like,
no, I'm not gonna.
I'm still hungry.
That's not true.
And also, chances are, if I give you 25, you actually only gonna eat 24, and you're gonna throw one of them away.
That is true. That is true. I have this bad habit to where I can't eat the last bite. I can eat everything else, but the last bite is just too much. Yeah, I don't know why I'm like that. It's annoying.
She has always been. There have been plenty of times where I have seen her make a hot dog, and the hot dog has one more bite, and that's usually the best bite. Is the last bite, and the last bite is just sitting in her plate, and then she throws it away. It's like
I just can't have no more. I'm so full. Yeah, I don't know.
So full.
I don't know why I'm that way.
No, so full, and then see me fix something, and then ask for one of mine.
Oh, after I eat that hot dog and leave a piece because I'm too full, if you cooking some pizza rolls, I want one.
Greedy.
I'm just telling you now.
Okay. Okay. What were your top 3 favorite moments from college?
Ooh, top 3, man.
Because we had a lot.
That's really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so let me say one of them is, I'd say one of them is going to be like the times where we used to record everything. I know that's not like a specific time, but you like Tony had the old school like video recorder joint. I don't even video what the fuck you call it? Camera? I don't know. But
Camcorder.
The camcorder, and you're the one that used to sit on the shoulder or whatever. So and we used to record, and we used to walk around with that big old thing. Like,
I had a mini one, so it fit in
your hand. Okay.
But when we got bored,
we walked all over campus and in the apartment or whatever, recording everything. And I'm pissed that YouTube wasn't around then, because we would be some fucking stars.
Oh, we would have been like on that first wave of YouTubers. That would have been us. Oh, we would have been viral. We would have gone viral. But so I'm gonna say that's one time, even though I know that was multiple times. The second memorable thing comes to my mind is when we went to Tucson for the first round of NCAA, and everybody got drunk, and your ass got drunk. He got drunk off of what was the drink? Smirnoff?
No.
Amaretto sours. Amaretto sours.
Tony got drunk off amaretto sours. He was trying to fight a basketball player. Tony was doing the most, and that's the most I've ever seen Tony do. And y'all know Tony. Tony does the most all the time. So that whole entire night was funny as shit.
Was that time? I can't even remember it was what's that basketball player named Schuler?
Schuler. You kept trying to fight Schuler. Or not? I wasn't trying to fight him. You wasn't really trying to fight him, but you was like, "What's up, Schuler? What's up, Schuler?" And I was like, "Tony, you gonna get your ass whooped? You better sit down. You better sit down." But that was funny. That's like a memorable moment. We've had so many.
Yeah.
This is hard. I don't know what the third one is. Oh man.
You gotta think of something. You gotta think of something.
I know. What's some of the shit we used to do? I do know. When we were me, you, Cameo Street, called ourselves studying for our finals in the library. We thought it was a good idea for us to go together and sit together to study. When I tell you, no fucking studying got done, and we kept doing like the dumbest shit. Like they kept changing. You guys remember what do you call the thing on the computers?
The screensaver.
So they kept changing the screensavers of the library computers to say dumb shit like
Kim is a loser.
Yeah, Kim is a loser, or vote for Tony for loser 2002. I don't know, but they kept changing. Like we just kept doing the dumbest shit. We didn't get anything done. We did not study at all.
The last time we studied together.
Yeah, we just kept fucking around and doing stupid stuff in the library. So that was a funny moment too. So those are my 3 moments. I know that was a wrong answer, but yeah.
No, but those were good though. The funniest one still is when we went to that probate, and the guy at the door was like, and somebody was like, "What about UNC?"
He's like, "Ain't nobody else getting in." What about Clinton College? Oh, hold on, let me check. That was a funny night. Well, nobody getting in. Nobody.
Okay, let's do one more question and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
You go.
I gotta ask you one. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. And I'm gonna ask you one. We'll do one more round.
Okay. Ooh, child. Let me see. If you were stuck on an island and you could only have three things
Mm-hmm.
in your possession, what would they be? I'm talking Castaway, Wilson vibes.
I would have my phone,
Mm-hmm.
because that would cover a lot.
What if you got
My phone, a notebook that's attached to a pen.
Don't try to cheat. Those two things. Those are two things, bruh.
Well, then it would have to be my phone, a notebook, and a pen.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, because the third thing would be a bucket of KFC.
Child. So you don't want water, you don't want food.
Food, KFC.
It's too late. No, you said you wanted your phone, a notebook, and a pen. That's what you said.
But I'm assuming that there's some sort of food already on the island.
Ain't no food. Okay, yeah, you got to run out and catch it. You got to hunt.
I guess I'm hunting.
Have you seen Castaway?
No, and there's a reason why I haven't seen Castaway, because I'm not trying to get casted away.
Castaway? You ain't never seen Castaway? Oh, you gotta watch it. Oh, it's a classic.
No, Forrest Gump. I'm good.
What? What are you on, like a Tom Hanks strike or something?
No.
You on a Tom Hanks strike or something?
No, I don't know. Castaway just never appealed to me.
It's good. It's classic. You should watch it.
Well, apparently I got time to watch it, so I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so last question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What, as of now, is your biggest regret?
Ooh. My biggest regret as of now is waiting too late in life to be fearless and go for my goals. I know you and I have been friends for a really long time, and you and I have talked through a lot of situations. Like every time I get ready to make a major life decision, we're on the phone for like hours. Like before I quit my job in Charlotte to move to DC, before I was getting ready to move to New York, when I was thinking about quitting my job in New York, and just all through the major stages of my life, you and I discussed those kinds of things. So I would say I spent way too much time just being scared to make a decision. I wish that I had pulled the trigger earlier in life instead of being scared of how things were going to work out or being scared that I would fail. I just wish I had kind of got a head start on that versus, just being scared. But I think everything happens in divine timing. So I think I'm right on time, where I'm supposed to be on time. I'm older, I'm wiser, and I think I make better decisions now. But I do wish that I hadn't sat and thought about it for so long versus just doing it, just going for it, just doing it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, because I feel like, and that's the thing that I've learned this year, is that fear really can take over and prevent you from being your best you. So like, I just started my podcast, and James, who's in the chat room, knows it took me months before I did it, but it was written in my notebook. It's on my corkboard. I had everything to start, but I was just so scared to start. I was like, what if people don't like it? What if people don't tune in? And at some point I had to go, just do it. It's not gonna be perfect the first round, but you're working on it and it'll get there. So the fear of doing something definitely can prevent you from being your best you. And I've learned that, and I've actually had a couple of lessons in that. Even in college, a lot of times people would be like, you don't take risks. And it's because I was so fearful, because I was one of those people that thought 3 steps ahead. Okay, if I do this, what's the outcome going to be? And if I didn't know for sure that was going to be the outcome, then I'd be like, hold up, let me do what I need to do in order to make sure, that's how it's going to end up. So I get that. I get it.
Yeah, that would be my biggest regret. And honestly, that's always something that's in the back of my mind when I met with opportunities. There's so many opportunities that come at me, and the first initial feeling is like fear. Like, what if I don't succeed at this? What if I suck at it? What if I can't do
Yeah.
it right? What if? But I'm trying to change my mindset to be like, well, what if I do great? What if I succeed? What if I'm amazing at this? You know, so I'm trying to take that perspective versus like thinking negatively about it. But that's
Mm-hmm.
always something in the back of my mind. Like, so I told someone recently that 2020 was the year of yes. And I feel like that's like a Shonda Rhimes thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, this year is the year of yes, even though like this year is starting out rocky as shit. But I mean, I'm saying yes to a lot more things now. A lot of times I would just say no, or I would try to weasel my way out of it just because I was scared.
Yeah.
And I still have to remind myself of that. Like, I still sometimes will try to get out of things that
Yeah.
I know I want to do or I want to try, but I'm just scared I'm not going to be good at it or whatever the case may be. So
Well, case in point, where you are now, we had a huge discussion about you moving to Atlanta and taking the position at Dish Nation, and I'm like, but you're already doing what they want you to do. It's just you kind of picking up and just taking the next step. And I remember you being super scared and super nervous, and I think it's because we want to be great and we want to make sure that we're perfect in everything that we do. But
right.
I had to remind you that the person who contacted you saw something in you that we often don't see in ourselves.
Right.
It takes other people to go, no, I want you because you're great. And you're like, really? And it's like, yeah. So I think in that, it's like believing in yourself as well and believing in your skill set. Not being cocky, but just being confident.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. I mean, there's been certain times where I've been met with an opportunity and I'm like, I don't know how I can do this. And then I do the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do it, and I've done that over and over and over again. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. And then I do it. And I'm like, what was I so worried about? Like, just do shit. And then sometimes if you fail at something, then you fucking failed at it. I like try to think of the concept. I forget who said it. Maybe it was Gary Vee that said, fail forward, which I think is very important. Like, you're going to fail, but every time you do something, it propels you forward. So you can't lose. You can't lose.
That's true. Unless you're a loser like
Unless
you.
you're a loser like you.
Hello. Hello,
hey,
baby.
Howard. My friend Howard.
Who's Howard?
Howard.
Oh, wait. Is that your coworker that I see twirling around?
Yeah.
All the time?
Howard, let me tell you, Tony is jealous. Tony's jealous of you because he's just jealous of our friendship.
First of all, I'm not jealous. I just feel like I feel replaced a little.
I know. You don't say that. You feel like I replaced you with him.
Yeah, because this can't be replaced.
No, you're irreplaceable, honey. But you, my friend, Howard, my friend, you're not replaced. I love both of you guys.
That's fine. I accept that.
Okay.
All right, Kim. Well, thank you for joining me on my second episode of Tell Me More. Hey. And for those of you who are tuning in, make sure you tune in at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll have Ray Latrey coming on to talk about the quarantine drag show that she's going to do later on this evening. Kim, you're going to have to check that out.
I know. That sounds fun. I'm going to have to look at that.
It's like this. Like, she'll call the queens in and they perform in their house.
In their house?
And then she'll put their Venmo so that you can tip them.
Hell yeah. See, listen, let me tell you something. This coronavirus is changing the world. I'm telling you, it's gonna change entertainment. It's gonna change, it's shifting everything.
Look, people are just being creative. That's all that is.
Exactly, because you don't have a choice. And
that's true.
When your back is against the wall and you don't have nothing else to do, you'd be surprised what kind of bomb-ass ideas you can come up with. So I mean, feel like this.
Hello.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Exactly. So, well, thank you for having me. This was
thanks for coming
fun.
on, and all the best to you over there. And keep doing you and keep doing well. You're doing great.
Thank you. You are too.
Thank you. Thank you, friend. All right. We'll see you guys at 4 p.m. Bye, Kim.
Bye.
Oh, wait. Before you go, let's take a screenshot. You how are you already ready for the, you ain't no,
Honey, you
listen,
didn't
you
stay
ain't no,
ready.
first of all, you ain't no top model. Don't try it. Okay, hold on. Okay. You ready?
Wait, send me. You gonna send me this?
I'll send it to you. It's gonna still have the comments because I don't know how to get rid of the comments.
That's cool. Hurry up.
Okay, wait, hold on. Hold that pose. Lean over this way a little bit more.
Tony, my smile is falling. This way?
Listen, you fine. There you go. Oh wait, no wait, I gotta do it again. Stop
Don't
it. You
test
know I'm
that one.
old. Go ahead. Got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Kim. I'll holla.
Yeah. Bye. Love
Yeah.
you. Hey, how do we get off of here? How do you end it? Wait, this is gonna live on my page too, right?
No,
What?
I don't think so. It's just gonna live on mine.
Well, I want
I
it.
can I can send it to you though.
Yeah, send it to me. I should know
Okay.
these things. This is actually what I do for a living.
Oh my God, we're so old.
I know. I'm like, how do I get off? I feel like I look like my mom. Like, how do I get off of this thing? You know, they'd be like this. How do I get
You
off of
do.
the thing? And they'd be on FaceTime like this. And you'd be like, why are you so close to the screen? Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.